Welcome to On the Rise, and today out of England, The Sun is reporting that Canadian star and Lille striker Jonathan David, who has already expressed that he wants to move to a top 12 side in Europe, is now gaining interest from Manchester United and Chelsea, who are interested in the 22-year-old Canadian star. Like I said, this is coming from The Sun out of England, a pretty decent source, but not the greatest. But they're reporting that Manchester United and Chelsea are now showing more interest in the 22-year-old Canadian, who is valued at 45 million euros on transfer market. And this is a very exciting and very interesting article for all Canadian footballing fans, as Manchester United and Chelsea are both sides who are desperate for a number 9. If you look at Manchester United right now, they have just seen Cristiano Ronaldo, who is let go and released on a free after that very tense interview he did have with Piers Morgan, and as well, they really only have one true out-and-out number 9, as Anthony Martial is their only number 9, who's 27 years of age, of course a front center forward, but is one of the most injury-prone players in the world of football and can rarely stay fit, but when he does, he's a very prolific number 9, as well as having Rashford and Alenga who can play up there. We truly need a true out-and-out number 9 at Manchester United, and Jonathan David might just be that man. But if you're looking at Chelsea right now, they're almost in the same situation, as they've went and they're leaning on Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, who was brought in to play with Thomas Tuchel, but Thomas Tuchel, of course, left and is now Graham Potter, who is now playing Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. But they're really relying on the 33-year-old Gabonese striker in Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, who is truly aging, and behind them, they have Armando Broja, who is only 21 years of age. So they both truly need a out-and-out number 9. Manchester United and Chelsea are both desperate for a number 9, a striker who is very prolific in front of goal and can play with their feet and is very versatile, and that is Jonathan David. And the real question here is one of these teams a perfect fit for him? And for me, Manchester United, out of putting away my bias aside as I'm a Manchester United fan, Manchester United is the perfect club for Jonathan David to go to. If you look at other sides, maybe an Inter Milan, a AC Milan, would all be very exciting to see Jonathan David go to as well. I think he's a better fit to go to Manchester United than Chelsea. As we all know, Chelsea's more so a number 9, a striking graveyard. We've seen so many number 9s go there and have their careers turned on its head and absolutely gone wrong, and I do not want to see that for Jonathan David. Of course, really, this is a sink or swim situation for Jonathan David. He demands a top 12 club in Europe. He's come out saying this. He's 22 years of age. He is ready for that step up after winning the Liga with Lille, killing it for years, being the leading goal scorer in Liga, having a tremendous season. He truly does deserve the switch, and of course, this season, 15 matches in Liga, having 1,300 minutes with 9 goals and 3 assists, having a XG of 10, he's met expectations on his XG, of course, and he's had a brilliant season. He's very prolific in front of goal and a very exciting number 9. But why do I think he's a perfect fit at Manchester United? Well, it's simply the Erik ten Hag method. Erik ten Hag really wants a number 9 that is very versatile and able to play with his feet and be able to link up in the final third with the other forwards. As we've seen of Marcus Rashford playing there, Anthony Alenga and Anthony Martial, they're all able to drift out wide, float out wide, create plays, have nice 1 and 2s, link up the play as well within their feet, as well as dropping deep and being able to link up without other midfielders and forwards as well. As Canadian fans know, Jonathan David is able to play with his feet and drop deep, and also be able to ping a ball as well. But his prolific goal scoring as well is what is crucial to Manchester United. They need a true goal scorer, a player they can rely on in games, and Jonathan David is that man. Of course, we've seen him be very clinical with Liga's Lille. He's been a very good goal scorer, and especially for the CanMNT. He's been a very prolific goal scorer, a very exciting number 9. Especially with the national team, he has been absolutely brilliant. One of our highest goal scorers ever in Canadian men's national team history, having, of course, many goals to his name, and he has been an absolutely brilliant striker. But I think he's the perfect fit at Manchester United for so many reasons. Like I said, his versatility, being able to play out throughout the front line, whether that's being able to play with his feet, linking up play. I think he's a perfect fit, especially with the Ten Hag method. I think it's a great fit for Ten Hag. But the real question is Manchester United going to want him? You look at after the World Cup, he of course didn't impress, had a very quiet World Cup. Nothing to scream and shout about, of course, not scoring, not really boosting his market value anymore, which is, of course, Lille won't be very happy about. Sits on a 45 million valuation on transfer market, and I don't see him getting much more for that. The real question is for Manchester United, are they going to spend big in January, especially the new owner talk, or are they going to find a stopgap replacement like a Odion or Gallo from a couple of years ago, which I don't think Erik ten Hag is some kind of man to go for a stopgap position. especially at the number 9, where Manchester United are needing a striker. They're crying out for one. They're having a very good year, but they need to progress and get European football, especially Champions League, and do well in the Europa League. So it's going to be very interesting to see what the number 9 position has in store for Manchester United. On the other hand, Chelsea, it's a very interesting situation right there as well. I'm not sure what Graham Potter's going to do. I'm sure he's going to splash some cash in January, so it's going to be very interesting to see that situation as well. For me, Manchester United is the perfect spot for Jonathan David. He can play anywhere, really. Striker, center forward, right wing as well. Very versatile. He'd be a perfect signing for Manchester United, and I would love to see how this transfer can be really keep on going. But it's going to be very interesting to see, as he's going to be linked with a lot of clubs throughout Europe in the next coming month, especially in January. I'm sure he's going to find a move. It's just going to be which club he goes to. But guys, let me know if you guys think Jonathan David should go to Manchester United or Chelsea. Let me know if it should go with January, or if you guys think it'll be a summer move. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Hit that sub button, drop a like, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Peace.